Mary O'Rourke, I was wondering if her angels in heaven were okay. Her husband James and her friend Angie. If we could get a reading of some kind. So I thought what we'd do, we use these mediumship cards for a mediumship reading, and we'll try and bring the two worlds together. With the asking for two, of course, I don't know. We'll try the husband James, I think, and we'll just see what he's got to say. If there's a message from him there. I've just picked that of course. Let's try and bring the two worlds together just for a moment there, as we just settle down here and just give the cards a shuffle, and as we shuffle them we just ask James to manipulate the cards and give us a message. Spirit of James, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, James, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of James, we ask for your presence. Have you a message for Mary? We ask. Commune with us through these cards and move among us. Spirit of James, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, James, through these cards and move among us. Blessed be to James and all absent friends, and we just cut the deck like so, and then we just place the top underneath, or is that the underneath on the top? That's a philosophical question we can all have a think about later. We'll just move the cards to the side here, and we'll deal out 3 cards initially. If any more come out, they do. If they don't, then that's just what was meant to be. Let's see what we've got. But first of all, we'll just welcome you, James, to our setting. Pleased to meet you, and we'll just pull out the first card, which is effectively the first thing he wants to say, isn't it? And here he's just saying, Mary, I just want you to know that my mind is free. If you know what I mean, my mind is free. I got a funny feeling as though maybe it may not have been as free when on the earth. I don't know why. Although I'm only thinking it, of course. It could be wrong, and I hope it is. I was just thinking alcoholism or some other vice or something that may have held him captive or enslaved in some way. But he's saying my mind is free now, Mary, and that's the main thing. Always focus on this card of the door here, as if he's gone through a portal through to the other side. Literally, he's not standing by the wall, sort of anxious whether to go through or not. He's clearly, his mind is free in the sense that now he knows he can go through that door and be clear about his next move or whatever intent that be. I want to move on now to the next card to see what else he's got to add to that. My mind is free, Mary, and I also want you to know that I was met by lots of loving people, and that's nice, isn't it? That he's just letting you know that I was met by so many loving people. My mind is free, and and because I feel as though it's like a because card. I always think there's like a because card sometimes, or you want to just write the word because at the beginning or whatever. In the sense as if he's saying, if you can see how we can sort of work out like a phrase or make a statement with them. These conversation cards, as you could call them. My mind is free because I was met by so many loving people. I got a funny feeling as though I don't know if he knew Angie, but I'm getting a funny feeling as though he did, and he's saying he was met by Angie, or either way, Angie's there with him in some capacity. I don't know if Angie went before him. I would say he did, but that's me. Correction, I would say she did, but that's me just assuming that. Either way, which whoever went first, whoever went on the other side, he's just saying I was met by so many loving people, and I got a funny feeling there are others that whom you've lost. What a thing to say, lost, isn't it? That we lost. Oh, the day we lost James was terrible, you know. It's never been right since. And yet, really, when we know where he is, he's not lost, is he? If you get what I mean. That sort of a bit of an oxymoron, or whatever you want to call it, isn't it? You know, not an oxymoron. What do you call it? An irony or whatever. I don't know. Unless my brain doesn't work. I don't know if you've noticed. Let me pull out the next card. I want to see just what he wants to add to this. Let's just see what you want to add to this there. Jim, I want to call him Jim, but what you want to add to that, James? Your mind is free because you were met by so many loving people, and he just also wants you to know that we're so connected. My mind is free, Mary. My mind is free. I just want you to know that. I'll just let you know that my mind is free because I was met by so many loving people, and that we are so connected. That's what he's saying, and that we are so. That's what I'm getting. I just sort of like, and that we. The and that we card, or the and that card. We have a because card and that card. I think I'm going to have to add them. I'll have to make them and print them out and add them in. But it wouldn't quite make sense. But if you get what I mean, he's saying here, as we sort of work out here, just saying, Mary, my mind is free because I was met by so many loving people. And that we are so connected. I was met by so many loving people, and we are so connected, and that we are so connected also. I've got the best of both worlds. I just hear him say, or in like a voice or something say, I've got the best of both worlds, Mary. If you know what I mean. I've got these on this side here where they are, Angie and friends, and I've got you and all over there. I've got you as well. I'm connected there as well. Some guys have all the fun. So let's see what. I somehow feel I want to pull another card here. I don't know. I just did another three cards. Let's just try another three cards just to see what else he's been added to that there. And he's just wanting to add as well, now I have no pain. So I think that's what it was. My mind is free. It looks as though maybe there was some illness, or I thought it was like in the sense my mind is free, in the sense of like anxiety or it was drink, wasn't it, or something else. I'd turned to some vice maybe to help it or something. I don't know. That's where I hope I'm wrong. But either way, it doesn't matter anymore, does it really, James? Because at the end of the day, you're in no more pain now, and that's the main thing, isn't it? It's not. We can always moan about the past and grumble about it and wallow in it, but at the end of the day, it's what's happening now. And what's happening now is you're in no more pain. And also, he just wants you to know that tears cleanse the soul. Angie, if you're crying right now, don't worry. You let it go, because that's how that's how your soul can heal, really. I'm in no more pain, and if you cry, let them be tears of joy. That's what I sort of hear him saying, or some like a voice saying, let them be tears of joy. Let them cleanse your soul in the sense that they're tears of joy. Be happy for me. I sort of get that he's saying there. Be happy for me. So with that, there's just one more. I think he said 3 more, didn't we? He's just saying, be happy for me, let me be tears of joy. That's what he's saying. He's just saying, I'm sorry, Mary, please forgive me, but I had to say, as if he's saying, but I had to say that, as if there's a but I had to say that card, like an extra card, so you had 7 instead of 6. And I just get he's saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, but I did have to, I just had to say that. I just wanted you to know that, that's all, that I'm in no more pain now, so you let those tears be tears of joy. I'm ever so sorry for what's happened, and I'm ever so sorry for everything, but and maybe the way I went and the way I let myself go, maybe, I don't know. Is that what he's trying to say to me? I'll let myself go or something. I could have tried harder. He's like an echoey sort of voice in the distance saying, I could have tried harder. I know, but yes, join the club, James. Join the bloody club. We're all in that one. We're all in the we could have tried harder club or society. So they're crying out. Seems they're crying out for members, but I think they probably they're taking them in. The membership fee's gone down. A bit of demand for it at the minute. So with that, I do sense he did have a sense of humour. Well, he must have done. He needs one. He needs one right now anyway. Don't you there, James? But regardless of that, I feel like one more card coming. I don't know why. Because I don't know if he's saying, forgive me for... Yes, I do feel he is saying, forgive me for letting myself go. I don't know why. But he's just saying, I feel healthy and happy, which really doesn't matter because he's just said that anyway, haven't you? You just said that there, that you've got no more pain, you feel healthy and happy. So really that was a pointless thing to draw, but that's probably why. I think with that now, James, I just want to say thank you for your presence. It's been great to meet you, and frank to the point, of course, as usually these encounters. And of course, nice to know that you're doing okay now. Nice to know, as you say, your mind is free. Nice to know that you've got peace of mind now anyway. And it's nice to know with you saying you were met by so many loving people. I got a funny feeling, I just got a feeling as though you were met by Angie. I don't know why that is. I could be wrong. If I'm right or wrong, though, is irrelevant to some degree, because I'm sure, but I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, I can't really bring me into it because this is about you, isn't it, James? And what we're going to now do with these messages, the message that you've very kindly given to us, or to Mary there, I want Mary and I will just now get your cards and just turn them over, just respectfully turn them over all together there, and we'll just say thanks again for making your presence known, for bringing the two worlds together, and I would just like to remind you, everybody, just maybe just like to say that I was just like you were met by so many loving people, like you were met by all those friends and things you thought, those people you thought you'd lost, having a really good reunion, no doubt. Just like you thought you'd lost them, it was loving people, of course, and now that they're in love, we say, love as the law, love as the bond. Mary, did we meet? Mary, do we part? And Mary, may we meet again. Until then, let's say blessed be to James and all absent friends.